It's week 12 of the NFL, and coming up is Brenton Strange.
Yo!
And with him, any catch could be a big
What's going on?
He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. It's the Broncos and the Colts under the lights on Sunday night.
No, I called off about 15 minutes ago, though.
These folks in the Circle City, they
I called off about 15 minutes ago. But I was thinking they wasn't going to. He never texted me back, acknowledged me. So I didn't know if they counted it or not. I was going to wait they counted. They said you won.
The Denver Broncos taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
So they add another person on there?
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks.
I guess he sent them to
certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit.
So what routes available? You said.
Let me check. Alright, we got Y86. Who is that? What's Y86?
I want to say Tom? Or is he?
YD1?
I don't know what that one is.
YD.
Oh no, that might be Seth. Oh no, that's not Ken, is it?
Yeah, that's okay. YD1 and then YDB STEM. Only to Columbus. Somebody text, what does STEM mean?
Oh man, yeah, they doing temps then.
Okay. And then he said, I'll be dropping hook.
Playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season.
Come out,
and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So the Colts
that's Mike. He must have called both of these days off. That's
from the University of Oregon. It's Justin Herbert.
Isaac might be the A6 then.
Because he did exactly as you want him to play.
Oh, the A, yeah. Oh, yeah, that might be the A6.
Zero interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
Got him the win.
Yeah. Oh, you going to try to go in?
And it's second down.
What I was going to do was ask how many attempts available.
A shotgun snap for Herbert.
Well, I didn't know if they got my text or not because he still haven't responded to me. I guess you don't respond when you call off. So I just text him on the phone. I wasn't gonna. Yeah, I put at work day, but Steve always said call. So I know Steve don't usually get in till 6. So I was gonna see if Rameez was gonna ever text me back. I texted to the to that phone they be using, everybody be using. I texted to that phone, yeah, and I was like, well, I guess he gonna call me back. But so it's both the stems. I mean, it's both the switcher. It's two switcher positions.
Shuttles and Y5. So I guess
Oh, that's the same thing. Yeah, that's the same thing.
Right.
But then it's the A6. Then it's the then it's the D1. I don't know who that is either.
Play action. It's Herbert.
YDB stem.
Get this complete to Rondale Moore.
So that's four stops. That's four routes.
Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
Okay, I mean that's four things to do.
So defensively coming in,
And there's only
you got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down. Touchdown, Colts.
So that's all of y'all then, basically. Oh man, yeah. I don't even know. I don't know if you should ask us how many attempts it is, because it seems like the people he named it attempts. Because whoever said what the stem mean, gotta be attempt. That can't be no higher than person asking that. Oh yeah, see, because Remy, he not because they're only supposed to go to higher than people. He probably don't even know the protocol. He probably don't know you're supposed to wait in order and all that. You know what I'm saying? He probably never got text before, so I don't know. Steve might need to tell him what that means again. Or at least explain to him.
So should I text him how many?
Second down is a run with Bigsby, and he's going to have the Broncos first down.
Yeah, I'm like, because if you ask, I mean, I don't think you should. I mean, if you ask how many attempts it is, I think all the attempts are on there, the ones that's there. Because that's the reason why he texted. I mean, nobody got hired in. Steve said it was a freeze on it for a minute. So, ain't nobody get hired in. So, he first like that must have been Matt, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I seen it's either Matt or Seth.
I know Seth said he gonna call off. Remember, we was trying to talk him out of it, but he probably really actually called off.
He got all his call offs.
Yeah, but then the other guy, he doing a switch, and the other,
64 yards and a touchdown.
the one, they got two switches. They got two attempts doing switching now.
But he's number 2 in the league in receiving yards. That's a strong number, a strong year.
I mean, you can actually see what he say, but I don't know. He probably gonna be like, I put all the attempts on here.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 6.
Yeah.
And if he says 0, whatever, I'll just take
back to throw. Bishop sliding out of the pocket.
You don't want to do the YM5? He said you ain't down with that one. Yeah, I mean, you probably get back a lot quicker than doing the,
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Anytime I want to do Mike's route, if I'm doing it, it's mine.
On first down.
Yeah, I feel you.
And that's incomplete. The Broncos hit 10-1 now on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since
that brother, and this man, for years, for the last 2 or 3 years, he ran out of days by July. And he been, because I know 2 years ago he used the FLMA. That's what he kept saying he had some GERD or something because he didn't have no more days to use. So.
I don't want to do that. He shouldn't be calling for nothing.
Yeah, he really should.
He got the closest route.
Bishop.
I wouldn't call it the easiest.
Yeah.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 24-yard line.
Why 8-6? Why
YD1 got to be Ken's route. That got to be Ken's route because he ain't gonna be here this week. He off the whole week.
Back to throw.
So that to me that just means that Seth is like screw this. So yeah.
And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. What a play. The big man comes up with the interception.
Okay.
Charles, a nice little return, too.
He's not going to make anybody forget Darrell Green or Rod Woodson, but look at him lug that thing. He decided it was his. A lot of people might have thought about lateraling it there. No shot. Trying to take it the distance.
On first down, Tompkins, and he is going to lose yardage here.
Holding offense.
So following the hold, there's a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Back to throw here, Herbert. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Rondale Moore, the intended target, and it's 2nd down. If you look at this Bronco defense, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Herbert throwing again. It's complete to Brown, right side. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now it's Herbert. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Rondale Moore, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So now the 2nd drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. Looking to throw. Bishop. Got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Off the play fake. Bishop. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Trey Hendrickson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. To throw on 2nd down. Bishop. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Bishop. And this one's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. So now on 4th down, Sean Payton's going to turn it over to the field goal unit. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So not exactly the response they were hoping for, but they'll take the 3 to at least get them on the score sheet.
Yeah, now's not the time to panic. All is well. Somewhat calm. Only down 14-0. So continue to play your game, take the points when they're there, and put the emphasis on your defense to go out and get you the football back.
Well, there's the always dangerous Rondale Moore. He and this offense ready to begin the upcoming series. And CD, assuming he stays healthy, assuming the health, should get to that 1,000-yard mark pretty easily.
And the best part of what he's done so far is it allows him and the team to relax their pursuit a little bit. Meaning, if they just have normal games, they'll get to the 1,000-yard mark. They don't have to force anything. But one of the reasons he's having the year he's having is what I call route-running arrogance. They think there's no one that can cover them.
He's got him in, complete. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big yardage.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Kyle Pitts, 33 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Denver's offense now set to go. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. On 1st and 10, Bishop. And that's caught inside the 30. A huge play there for Denver. 41 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Bishop. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Back to throw again. This is caught. Touchdown, Broncos. Tank Bigsby. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Broncos are able to cut into that deficit. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and he wondered if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
All the portioning is already done for you. You can freeze everything
and
other
he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Butter, protein powder, and any other additives. For these peanut butter banana smoothies I made this week, I used Vega Original Protein, which I've really been loving. It has 25 grams of protein, no sugar, and I got my Target for just $20. Also in the bags for a sliced banana.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so now it comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it. Can't afford any more missteps, though.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. Tompkins. And this is going to be a Colts 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. It's out, it's loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. From the 50, here's Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 22-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Herbert on first down now. It's caught. Tompkins. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Here's Herbert. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Jackson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be second down. Herbert now. And it's caught. Touchdown. Kyle Pitts with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Colts add 6 to their lead. In the 2nd quarter and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game. And I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. And the previous drive put him up over 1,000 yards for the season. So now it's what you like to refer to, my friend, as gravy time, right?
It is. I mean, he's done it, right? He's accomplished the goal. So the good players, they relax a little, they bask in it. They think this is okay, we've done what we set out to do. The great players decide to push that number as high as they possibly can. I don't expect him to have any let-up in his game the rest of the way.
Great thing if you're on the opposite side. He's such a weapon. He just opens things up for the other guys around him.
Yeah, if you're the
and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Credit the sack to Leighton Vander Esch.
The competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So here are the Colts to take over. They were able to defeat Houston last week. They lead things here as well as they try to make it 2 victories in a row. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A gain there of 21 yards.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
On first down, Justin Herbert. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Herbert got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Again, Herbert. Caught on the slant. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Play action. It's Herbert. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Hollywood Marquise Brown with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts continue to pull away here in this first half. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. On 3rd and 2, Bishop. That is caught. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Broncos. Tyreek Hill in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff to Bigsby. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, Bishop. That's going to be caught by Bigsby. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
He gets 7 out of it, and he also gets a first. Back to throw, Bishop. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 34-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
They'll look to throw again. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Colts are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And they had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert, and he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's going to be wrangled down quickly after the catch up at the 45-yard line.
Here's 3rd and a few inches.
Up the middle they go. Tompkins.
That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down. Back to throw here, Herbert. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Joey Bosa from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw caught here by Taylor.
So they'll get nothing out of that play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And that will be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. And Denver getting set to take the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. A huge play there for Denver. 48 yards. That's now 2 big catches on this drive for him.
You know, the NFL keeps talking about the possibility of using video for coaching on the sidelines. That's not approved yet, but you can still use pictures. They've got to send his picture down to their defense and say, you see him? Cover him.
That's out to Hill, right side complete. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Bishop. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
But with the score where it is, you're not thinking field goals right now. You need touchdowns. So that was a much-needed conversion there on 3rd down.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bishop toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos get a bit closer.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. This fielded right at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 49 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They'll keep it on the ground. Tompkins, he'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field.
Creeping up on 1,000, could get there on this drive. So a challenge for him to do that, but also defensively maybe a challenge for them to not allow that.
And that means probably kicking even more coverages to his side. And what that really means is wherever he lines up, you will have a cornerback over in his area. Now instead of blitzing your linebacker, drop him into coverage. Instead of the safety dropping into regular coverage, that safety moves into that area to try and discourage the quarterback from going to him. That means everyone else, win your routes. You got an opportunity to catch passes now too.
A little bit of a cat and mouse game. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, Bishop. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
On 3rd down, Bishop. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
That's Kalijah Cansey in to get him down.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory.
Indianapolis offense ready to go again.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Here's Herbert.
Quick slant to Brown.
He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's going deep for Brown.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Here's 2nd and 10.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletions. They're going for more.
Herbert throwing again.
Targeting more, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out.
And he stopped immediately there.
Azeez Al-Shaair in to make the stop. 2nd and 10.
From the gun, Herbert.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the 1st half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the 2nd half.
Targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete.
And now a stoppage. It looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Tompkins, 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd down and 12. From the 50, here's Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 35. Herbert now. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down. Herbert back to the air. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now it's Herbert. Pass complete to Moore. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 12-yard line. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Touchdown, Colts! A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Colts are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up 1st downs. And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big 4th quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation when the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Well, there's the always dangerous Rondale Moore. He and this offense ready to begin the upcoming series. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually...
So this this one winds up in Indianapolis victory. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for the Colts, they move back over 500 now at 6-5. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Denver, this could hurt in the race for home field advantage as they drop to 10-2 on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.
It's Week 18 of the NFL, and we'll see the Voyagers field-stretching tight end. He's putting together one of the better seasons in league history. It's the Voyagers and the Oilers, and it's...
And we are underway from Houston. Taken at the goal line. And makes it across the... So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A good start. One play, 10 yards. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
A quick throw complete into the flat out left. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
It's now second and 6 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. When you look at this defense, well, they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up fourth down. And they'll send out their punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And look here, it's an opening drive fake. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got a turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
From the 33, here's second down at a yard. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Lewis.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First catch so far for the man who led the NFL coming into the weekend. He's got a first down. Back to throw. He's got his man. It's Kearse. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. A big loss there of about 7 yards on first and goal, so now it's second down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Second and 13. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown on the year. And the Voyagers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Well, that's what I call the answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack on the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. Now a second and 2. He'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
Oh, able to avoid him.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Holding offense.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. A solid stiff arm. Well, he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
50 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down. Looking to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. From 8 yards out. And the Oilers are an extra point away from evening this one up. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll look to throw. He's got his target, and it's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Baker, and very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. We're at the 41, 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Up the middle they go. It's Baker. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
First down, Voyagers.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
You got to know as a quarterback that's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
And now out comes Houston.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
2nd down and 6 now.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 18-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
That is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll set up to throw. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
He'll drop to throw. And out route, and he's got the connection to Walker. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. The offense on third down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw again. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 11.
Back to throw again. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Walker. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Here's Brown. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And his guys have taken the lead.
This has to be great for the psyche of this offense. Presented with bad field position, they didn't let it stop them. They rolled downfield and scored a touchdown.
Now the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. This taken in at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. They'll look to throw here. And his throw here is incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. From the 41, here's a 2nd down and 6. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He finds his man complete. That's Baker. Will be a gain of 5. And 3rd and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
And based on my math, They've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Pulled in at the 24. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had. Right. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
At the 32-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. And on now is the punter. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 22. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Back to throw. Throwing the outlet, incomplete. That's Lewis. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Well, officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line.
Now 2nd and 3.
They'll set up a throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. They're going to look to throw.
That is caught.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. He finds his man complete. It's Baker. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That's complete right around the 8. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And this one is right through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So we've reached halftime.
Hey, we get it. No time to waste. Playoffs starting next week. We skip right over halftime and get back to the action.
And we welcome welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And they'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. Now back to throw. His throw incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
9 yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Now a handoff up the middle. Baker. Now he will have a first down here at about the 40. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but third and short, definitely was a great time to dial one up.
Back to throw now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw here. He finds his man complete. That's Baker. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Call it a gain of a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
Oh, but he's going to be met behind the line and taken down. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
3rd down and 10.
He'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. How about 25 yards on third down? They'll take it.
For the kind of game he's had so far, he had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
They'll set up to throw. This is Hamilton. He's got it. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. And they'll run again. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Second and 4. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. This one brought in by Aiken. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Catch left side here by Aiken. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Up the middle they go. It's Baker, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And an Oakland first down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And able to find Aiken, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
At the 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Lewis. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
A gain of 5. First down, Voyagers.
They'll drop to throw. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and that'll be 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 25, here's a 2nd down and 4. Looking to throw. And he's
he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Calling a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And that'll bring up fourth down on a big sack with a loss of 5.
Even keeping the back in for extra protection on third down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So an interesting call there to take the 3. And I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied. But, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone left to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Now here's a throw. It's complete. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 8. He'll drop to throw. Open man, here's Hamilton. And getting this just shy of midfield, and spotted at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He'll get this down to the 48-yard line. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Sutton. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Sutton. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
They'll look to throw here. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure. And it's a loss of 6. They bring their punter out there now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Now a throw to the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 14-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
Gain of 12. And Oakland first down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Going right side here, and that's complete.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run the counter. Baker. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. This 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw. For Kenner here, it's complete. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. They're going to look to throw. And they can live it over the middle. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Caught right side. It's Lewis. And that'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards. Back to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Mills. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Here we go, 1st and goal. He's back to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he is out of bounds here.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But
and he will take this one in for a touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Voyagers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The situation for him offensively as follows. Down by a field goal, a little under 1:50 remaining. A chance to end this season with a bang as they come up with a 1st and 10. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. The defense circling now. 4th down and 7. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Back to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
They'll look to throw. Steps, and he can't get a throw off.
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
A 6-yard loss.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And it took a big fourth quarter to do it, but they were able to get the job done, and that's the bottom line.
No doubt about it. And let's face it, they had to be more than nervous in the fourth quarter. But a lot of that was their own doing. I think you observed during the game, their energy level just didn't seem to be there. But in the fourth quarter, somehow they dug deep and found that extra bit, right? That reserve tank. They hauled it out. Offense scored some points, defense held them, and lo and behold, they walk away with a win. Maybe expend a little more energy than they expected to, but they'll take it.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are thrilled to once again return to the gateway to the West, the proud city of St. Louis, Missouri. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Thunderbirds of St. Louis. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
Okay, break.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are thrilled to once again return to the gateway to the West, the proud city of St. Louis, Missouri. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Thunderbirds of St. Louis. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Taken at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week. Plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just match protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try to keep your quarterback upright.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. They'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They go play action here on first down. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Fancy footwork in midfield. And showcasing those strong legs on that run. Getting through one tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
From the 46, here's second down and 2.
To throw is Watson. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku, and it's third down and 2.
Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings.
They are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
A gain of 13 and also a first down. Gosh, when you've got Deshaun Watson, Charles, executing a run-pass option, that puts the defense in a tough spot, does it not?
It does, and what I liked is that you called me this week, watching your own video, your own tape, and you said, I think the runner's going to pop a few this week because of what we've seen from Deshaun Watson. His ability to get to the corner, that's where the focus will go.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw, Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing again is Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 15-yard line. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs.
Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
They'll start on the ground with Madison, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
They were just trying to give their offense a little more room down near their own goal line, but this is just going to make things worse.
Second and 11. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson.
Inside the 20.
Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hockenson, his second touchdown on the season.
And the Vikings take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the...
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Here's Watson. And his throw here's incomplete.
I love those corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that play, knocking that pass away?
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Watson.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
Taking it about the 36. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. But you look at this defense.
They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this 1st quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there. Wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started.
3rd down and 13.
Back to throw here.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hockenson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Vikings are off to a 13-0 1st quarter lead.
Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he returns this to the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 8.
From the gun, here's Watson. His throw incomplete. Offensively, might be thinking, what's going on here? 1 for their first 7 throwing the football.
So maybe they're thinking about rethinking their strategy a little bit right now with the way that they're throwing it around. Not having that success, might have to lean on the running game for a little while and see if they can get him back in form.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. St. Louis football here to begin quarter number 2, as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Watson now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Now Watson. The open man here, Renfro. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
This offense is starting to get into rhythm. A nice quick throw there on target, able to pick up another first down.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb taken down at the 47-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And again, it's Chubb. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
But if you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Now it's Watson, a bootleg. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, 4th down.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on 4th. That is caught. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. So the drive will indeed continue. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Watson. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Watson looks to throw again. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfro. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 23. The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give him 12 yards that time. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And it's caught. Touchdown. Hunter Renfro, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Thunderbirds have cut it back within a score. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Right back to Swift again on second down.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
12 yards there, first down Vikings.
That was good, tough running right up the middle, and if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Back to throw now on first down. This one caught. It's the tight end Hockenson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Oh, an ill-advised throw there, it's intercepted.
Picked up by Denzel Ward.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down.
47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. So a little more space to operate now. 1st and 10 from right around the 12. Now it's Watson. Here's a diving catch right side. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. That was a 14-yard play, and it keeps this drive moving. Out of the gun, Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards, the final tally.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
On first down, it's Watson. They set up the screen to Chubb. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Second down and 4.
To throw is Watson. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
And that is taken in by Njoku.
And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
And maybe that touchdown on the previous drive has re-energized this offense a little bit. They've been kind of sluggish until then, but they're showing signs of life here, and they get good yardage that time and a first down.
Touchdown! Amari Cooper, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Thunderbirds go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
I feel like I'm back in school. What was that book, you know? It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. This has been a tale of 2 quarters so far. They trailed 14-0 after 1. How about the rally we've been watching?
Yeah, a couple of touchdowns. PAT here to tie it up. This is a good ball game all of a sudden. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. Touchdown! Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Thunderbirds have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no chance to get away as they're getting down at about the 17-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. Down the sideline he goes. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 32 that time.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
On second down, here's Watson. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So that is not the way you want to begin the half when you're only up by 1 score. A turnover right away.
And my guess that in the locker room, that's what the defensive coordinator on the other side was saying. We've got to find a way to get the football back for our offense. And they were able to do it.
Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
Let's go now. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Cougar 19.
Now back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On second down, Swift. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Check pass, go.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. The kick by Elliott is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. They're certainly happy they were able to force the fumble, Charles, but wish they would have gotten in the end zone, only getting 3 points there and still facing this second half deficit.
And they also will understand it's going to be a whole lot tougher to force another turnover the rest of the game because that offense, they're going to be all about ball security from here on out.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Now the throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, the Joker. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A give running right is Chubb. Gets around him, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 63 carries for him now. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That'll put him right at 99 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
They're going to empty the backfield here, so you know this ball's likely to come out quick. They let the 4 outside receivers run deeper routes and then let the tight end just make a beeline across the formation. He's able to make the catch and turn it into good yardage and a first down.
And they'll throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess it.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
To number 2, Amari Cooper. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Watson now to throw. On the move to his left. He's to the 15. And down to the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And, in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of. Trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback. And he hits a big one right there.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Chubb. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Chubb again. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 8th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Thunderbirds have taken a 4th quarter lead.
For as good as Nick Chubb is in the open field, he's every bit as good when they line him up down near the goal line. He's a speed back between the 20s, but a power back down close, and he forces his way into the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle, and that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Swift. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Looking to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Grant Delpit. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. The part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. And they're going to speed things up here. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That's caught downfield by Addison. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25. They'll set up to throw. That's down the field for Jefferson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage. Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
And now Watson throws another interception.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. He'll get this down to the 38.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
2nd down and 6 now. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Watson.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted him or did they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it.
And that's the type of run that they're looking for because they'll need to continue to rely on him to move the sticks in this tight game in order to preserve this lead.
Chubb is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
They'll give it to Chubb. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's 1st and 10.
19 Lions.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
Picked up by Chris Barnes.
And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the home team here,